Hey Dreamers, welcome to STEAMwork Community Connection. What is a community garden? I'm Christina from National Children's Museum, and I'm so excited to tell you where we're headed today. We're going to my neighborhood's community garden. Before we get going, let's answer this basic question. What is a community garden? It's a shared plot of land where people, generally neighbors in a nearby community, gather together to grow fruits, veggies, and flowers. Community gardens are mainly located in cities where people are less likely to have personal spaces, like backyards or balconies. And they take all types of forms. Some community gardens are public, some are private, and some are even member-based. No matter where they're located, community gardens are community-driven, collective gardening spaces that give people a chance to spend time outside and cultivate some fresh produce alongside neighbors. Now that you know a little bit about community gardening, let's get going. Let me give you a little bit of background about where we're going as we're walking. My neighborhood's community garden is located in the southwest quadrant of Washington, D.C. We're going to be talking to the community garden's founders, Coy and Pam, who started the garden 8 growing seasons ago. They've lived in the neighborhood for almost 10 years and are very active not only in the garden, but with lots of other neighborhood initiatives. We're getting close to the garden, so let's get there so we can jump into asking Coy and Pam more questions.
I'm Pamela McKinney. I'm the president of Southwest Community Gardens here in Southwest DC.
My name is Coy McKinney and I'm the lead communal gardener.
I would say one of the biggest benefits is honestly getting to know your neighbors. When you live in a city like DC and it's really big, and you go to your workplace and then you come home, you may not always have time and space to meet your neighbors outside of those who might live next door to you. So we've gotten to know a lot of people in the neighborhood, and it's been really fun to see people from different walks of life and different incomes and different backgrounds get to know each other and all garden communally towards one goal. Everyone's gotten into gardening during this time of social distancing, so we're waiting on more seeds to come, but we have garlic growing, we have sunflowers, lavender, thyme, some flowers, and our blackberries and strawberries have started to blossom. Hooray! So some of the plants that we grow that we've actually learned from other gardeners is indigenous to this area is a pawpaw plant. So we actually have, or a pawpaw tree, so we actually have a pawpaw tree growing outside of the garden, and last year we were able to get one before the squirrels got to the rest, and it tastes like a mango banana. It was so delicious. So look out for pawpaws.
Yeah, we also have hardy kiwis, so I didn't know, I guess they're maybe not indigenous to here, but they grow here. So we can actually have kiwis here too, so that's interesting.
I would say that one thing I've learned is how much people like connecting with the earth and that there aren't a lot of spaces for them to do that in the city. We've had kids that love to come and discover worms, and they'll dig and show me the worms that they found, and they feel like they found worm families. We've also taught kids a lot about bees and like not being afraid of bees and just staying away from bees, that bees are more scared of them. So it's just been, that part has been really fun to see and learn from kids, like see it through their eyes. And then for adults, I would say we just realize how many people know how to garden and how much they know about fruits and vegetables, that we just are always learning something new from our neighbors, people we wouldn't have met if it weren't for the garden.
Oh, I gotta say the peanuts. So every year I kind of make sure that we grow peanuts. I grew up in the South, and boiled peanuts are a Southern delicacy that I'm trying to bring back to DC. So every year I make sure that we grow peanuts. That way I can harvest them and make boiled peanuts in the fall.
It's really hard for me. I love fruits and vegetables, but I also just love in the middle of the summer when everything is so green and the flowers are blooming and you just walk in and you feel like we're part of nature and part of growing something for the community. It's just a really cool feeling.
We have a 24/7, 365 compost system. So for those of you that, or for those people that have gotten into the habit of composting, we have a way for you to deposit your food scraps, and then we work them every Sunday. That's another way. I mean, I don't know how much more neighborly you can get than turning other people's food scraps into soil. So that's pretty cool. We actually got first place in the DC State Fair for our compost last year. So yeah, we're trying to reduce our food waste and judge people based on what they eat as well.
If you're interested in finding your nearest community garden, visit communitygarden.org. And for more resources on community gardening, visit nationalchildrensmuseum.org/STEAMwork. Thanks for spending time today in the community garden with me, Coy and Pam Dreamers. Let's remember, STEAMwork makes the dream work, and we're all in this together. See you real soon!